About a month after the siege of Langiuawhia by government forces, Riwi Maniapoto received reinforcements from Tuhoi and Ngāti Raukawa, who had travelled up from south of Taupō and the East Cape of the North Island. These reinforcements joined Riwi south of the Puinui River. With them they had brought weapons and ammunition, and after hauling them all the way from their home, they were determined to put them to some use. A hui was called, and after much kōrero, Orakau was chosen as a site close enough to the government forces in Te Awamutu to provoke a reaction from General Cameron. At the hui, Riwi expressed his concern about the site, with there being no water source and no clear way of escape. However, despite Orakau's obvious disadvantages, Riwi agreed to the construction of the pa. Peach orchards dominated this landscape in the 1860s, with Orakau meaning place of trees. On the 30th of March 1864, construction of the pa began, and by working day and night with limited spades and equipment, Māori succeeded in making a viable pa. The pa was made out of a combination of earth and fern, making it more resistant to cannon fire. Roughly the size of 8 school classrooms, the pa had interior bunkers, trenches, firing platforms, and a post and rail fence around the outside. The pa was only about 1.2 metres off the ground. Before the pa was complete, it was spotted by 2 Crown surveyors through their theodolite. The surveyors sent a message back to the government forces in Te Awamutu that Māori were constructing rifle pits at Orakau. General Cameron was on a mission to Mangatautari Mountain to engage with Wiremu Tamihana, which left Brigadier General Carey in charge. On receiving the message, General Carey immediately mobilised over 1,100 troops stationed at Te Awamutu and Langiuawhia to march out to Orakau in 3 separate columns. General Carey knew he had to act quickly to catch the defenders unprepared, surround the pa, and gain the upper hand. Unaware they had been discovered, Riwi Maniapoto led 250 warriors and 50 women and children in the construction and the defence of the pa, which was incomplete by the time the soldiers arrived. When the soldiers did arrive, the cavalry were the first to test the strength of the pa. They expected to ride over the top of this low pa and cut down the defenders inside. However, they were stopped by the post and rail fence and retreated to wait in reserve. General Carey then ordered 3 frontal assaults. These assaults were repelled each time by some disciplined and very accurate firing led by Riwi Maniapoto. Even though the pa was incomplete, it was still defendable. The government forces then surrounded the pa, dug themselves some protection, and started shelling it with 3 6-pound Armstrong guns. Now they had cut off all escape routes, General Carey's plan was simple: wait for the defenders to run out of ammunition and water, and then negotiate a surrender.